Okay, this is a video on how to create an event on KKFI's website with a RSVP. So I'm on the home page or any page, I scroll all the way to the bottom, website login. If you do not have a login, contact the website committee or Bill Sundahl to get one. And then let's see. Okay, so now we're in the back end. This is a WordPress site. So depending on your access level, you will probably see less of these, but you should have events over here. So click events, and that takes you to all the events. This is where we'll search for events that already exist at a later date. Right now, we want to add a new event. So we're going to go up to the top. You could also go over here and click that. Either one does the same thing. This test event. Oops. Test event 104. And then as soon as you hit tab or click to another thing, it's doing a process in the background. There we go. It's created the permalink, which is the URL that links to it on the internet. So if you need to change that for any reason, we've already got a test event 104.2. We want to do 3, whatever you need to change it to. Oftentimes you want to change it to something more succinct. And so yeah, and then this is the description of the event where you would type in whatever you want people to know about it, where and when, well, not necessarily where and when, that shows up later, but yeah, information about the event. So I'm going to put event description. There we go, close enough. All right, another thing we're going to do is event category over here. We'll get to that later, but let's not forget about that. So when is our event? We're going to put it on the 20th of July, 8 a.m. to, we're going to go to 9 a.m. because it seems like a very long one. You can schedule multiple events. That's a whole different process. Where are we going to do this? We'll say it's at KKFI Studios. Let's see, and then choose or create or find an organizer. So we'll say who's the organizer here. This is the development director. And then this is a URL for an event website. If there's some more external information you want people to know about on a different site, or if there's a separate ticket link to some different, if your event is at a venue and they're handling the tickets, that would be there. But this is for an RSVP, so we're going to click New RSVP. What is the type? I'm just going to call it RSVP. People know what that is. Say there's 100 people coming, or there's room for 100 people. We're going to click Advanced and Description. So seat, can put whatever you want in there. When do we want to start these? We're going to say today on the 16th at midnight. We're going to end the sale on the 20th. And it says sale, of course, but so we'll end it, say, right at the event start time. Attendee information. What do you want to gather from folks? So start with a saved field set. RSVP contact. Name, email, phone number. Cool. The name and contact info of the person acquiring tickets is collected by default. Yeah, so this, I think, even if I didn't do this, it still would have. And then if you want to add something else, so it's already, this field set already has a name, but if we wanted to add different things to it, then you could, so we want to collect, well, we already have phone number. Oh, actually. Well, yeah, why are we using text as a phone number? Let's delete this field. And so I have telephone. All right, we have, yeah, this has been set up in a weird way. So we're going to remove this text, delete this field. So name, telephone, email. Yeah. And then we don't care, the date will be captured anyway. So you can do some other things, but so we're going to name this RSVP. Save. All right, so now we have RSVP, the price, RSVP, I mean, it's free, there's 100 available, capacity, etc. So now we've got our event created, we know when it is, we know where it is, and we know how the RSVP. So we're going to choose a category, say this is a training meeting or a training event. So we'll choose training, and then we'll also choose KKFI event. That makes it show up at different places on the website. And then we'll maybe want to set a featured image. And so we'll just choose this from our library, but you can upload files here by, it'll search your computer once you hit select files. Do not upload any files you do not have the rights to. If you go find something on the internet and upload it to kkfi.org, you are making the station liable for copyright infringement. So, so let's do this. We'll choose this one as our featured image. And then, so set featured image. You'll see it loads it. I made this image so I know we're good. And then we want to go back up here and we say we want to publish this because we've got everything we want in the information. And then we just want to see how it's going to look on the website. So we hit preview changes. All right. And so here's our test event 104. Here's the title, when it is. The event description would show up right below our image. And then here's all the details again of the event, categories, who the organizer is, where is the event being held, and here's our RSVP. So we'll say we want to RSVP for 2. So we'll say Bill Sundahl. These aren't labeled. Ugh. These should be labeled like phone and email and stuff. So maybe I screwed up by my other actions earlier. Oh man. So I'm just say Bill Sundahl twice and just see if this works. So it says send confirmation to me, confirm RSVP. All right. RSVP been received. Check your email for your RSVP confirmation. Okay, so now this is the preview of our event. We'll go back to the event itself and hit refresh. And this should change here, this tickets and available amount. Test event 102. Yeah, okay, so it's capacity for 198 are available. Now, if you want to manage those folks or contact them or whatever, so you can go to over here, back up here to events, and then down below that is, go to like all events. And as I was saying earlier, this is where you search. So you want to find your event 104. Test event 104. And so you can see there are 2 attendees already. You just click on that and it shows who the 2 are. And then this is where you can manage folks when they come to the event. So you hit check in. Yes, Bill showed up, but his friend didn't. So you leave that one. Then when you're pulling reports later out of this, you can see who actually came to the event. All right, and that's really about it. So I should have received an email. I'll check that later, but yeah. Any questions, get a hold of Bill Sundahl or website committee, which is part of EFT committee. Thanks. Oh, you know what I just thought of is let's go find the event on the website. So event calendars. I think it was KKFI events. I selected. So yeah, test event 104. There it is. So because of the category we chose, there's also a training category, but I don't think we have a training, like a link through the website to get to that specific thing. But yeah, so that's how you would find it based on your, so if it was a jazz calendar event, we would select that category, and that's what makes it show up on the jazz calendars thing. Or as an example, the podcast training was a category. There are none currently coming up. Meetings, KKFI meetings, that's a common one. So of course this is all the meetings. All right. Hope that helps.